so good, but very humid our area.
Oh.
And you know the Kyushu area, so it's very heavy rain, so there's a lot of the flood victims. So then very heavy alarm for heavy rain at that area. So this rainy season is very terrible. So that's kind of.
I understand. We feel the same. Even here in the Philippines, lately it's been raining, and sometimes just now the sun is rising. However, we are going to expect later on that it may rain. So the humidity is really high too. That's so true. And because of this situation, what are the things that you're doing to keep yourself comfortable?
Sometimes I just switch on the air conditioning, but honestly speaking, I don't like the air conditioning so long time. But then sometimes I escape from my house,
Okay.
go other places. So it's also under the air conditioning, but wide areas is not so bad. And
That's nice.
yeah, it's maybe go to the city library or bus system, so bus facilities. So yeah.
Oh, that's nice. That's nice. Okay. So thank you so much for sharing a piece of your day. Now, you have chosen a topic. Is that correct?
Yes.
Okay. So you have chosen celebrity. Am I right?
Yeah. Yes, you are right.
All right. So let's begin learning. So kindly describe what can you say about the picture.
Okay. In this picture, I can see the different title of newspaper. Respective newspaper line up just to see the headline. It's a spark, colorful headline. I think it's Indian newspaper because I can notice the character of headline, time of India. So as a sense of Japanese, this newspaper's color is a little flashy. Maybe this is the integral part of Indians' culture. So I've been to India once. Their national costume, sari, also use this kind of primary colors. So my impression is that India is just very colorful country.
That's right.
In Japan, they are using color, maybe the kind of tabloid or gossip newspapers. Japanese major newspaper using the more good sense of color coordinate. I don't remember so much when I been to India. So India's newspapers featured. So this newspaper's pictures, there's football caricatures. This caricature maybe is a mock of Indians' policy. And there's another politician pictures and back to back with young couple and so on, many pictures. That's all.
That's nice. Do you often read newspapers?
Oh, yes, of course I do Japanese newspaper every morning.
And every morning, I see. Because of the technology right now, we have the television, we have the radio, we have the internet. So some people don't use newspapers anymore, but you still use newspapers. That's amazing. Why do you like to read newspapers other than reading on a website?
It's my custom. So for my age, most of the people starting just read a newspaper. And recently the young generation, for my son, also don't read newspapers. But newspaper is trustful still. So the SNS news is lot of the fake news. So the newspapers, there is many of process. So this news is true or not. But the SNS news is just one people thinking and just take a picture. So there is we don't distinguish it's a real picture or fake picture. Recently the technology has become a very high level, so we can't distinguish fake or truth. That's why I read the newspapers.
Well, you have a good thinking. That is so true. Sometimes it's hard to identify which one is real, right?
Yeah.
Oh, that's nice. Thank you so much. That's a good insight. Okay. Now let's move on to the exercise. So we have a dialogue. Let's read it together. I will be A and you will be letter B. Okay?
I
Is that
see.
all right?
Okay.
All right. So what happened to Georgia Smith?
Oh, didn't you hear the news about her? He moved to Canada. I read the newspaper and it says that she's now working there as a teacher.
Oh, really? I always thought that she would be a good teacher, and now she is. She'd been a member of NGOs for a long time.
Yeah, she likes sharing the teaching and had it was her dreams to be a teacher.
I just wonder why she had to move to another country.
Oh yeah, I heard her kin lives there.
Oh, I see. Now I understand.
She's been the eye of the storm recently. There are so many rumors about reason of her moving.
That's too bad. But I think it's common for a famous celebrity like her.
Yeah, people like to talk about other people's lives.
Lives.
Our lives.
That's okay. All right. Now let's switch roles. Is that okay?
Okay, just a minute. So there's some noisy, so I shut my window. Thank you for your waiting. So okay,
That's okay.
just start. So what happened to Georgia Smith?
Oh, didn't you hear the news about her? She moved to Canada. I read in newspapers and it says that she's now working there as a teacher.
Oh really? I always thought that she would be a good teacher, and now she is. She's been a member of NGOs for a long time.
Yeah, she likes sharing and teaching. I heard it was her dream to be a teacher.
I just wonder why she had to move to another country.
Oh yeah, I heard her kin lives there.
Oh, I see. Now I understand.
She's been the eye of the storm recently. There are so many rumors about the reason for her moving.
That's too bad. But I think it's common for famous celebrities like her.
Yeah, people like to talk about other people's lives. All right, that's nice. So, Yoshi-san, have you ever thought to be a teacher?
Oh yes, I want to adore to be a teacher, especially the elementary schools. So my women teachers are very excellent. So I get a lot of influence from her. So that's why I want to be a teacher.
Oh, that's wonderful. However, did you pursue that, or you change your career, or you change your thoughts?
When I go to the high school, so I don't like study so much, so that I'm eager to just play with my playmates, and maybe I give up to be a teacher. So.
I see. I understand. Well, me too. When I was elementary, I would love to be a teacher. It seems a very noble job and it's fun, right? However, when you grow older, like it's different.
Yeah.
So, what did you take in college?
Once I entered the NTT, Japan Telephone Telegram Company, so after I entered the company, so one of my hobbies is literature, and I want to study more about literature, so that I entered the correspondence university, so in Tokyo, and I graduate from that college, and after around 50, so I go to the night school, because at that time I used to be a computer programmer. I want more technology about programming, and I need more information, and I enter the night school university.
That's so nice. Well, that's something I regret when I was in college because I don't like my course. I took up management and don't like it. But I was afraid to shift the course that I like. It's like maybe it's not appropriate. So maybe I'm thinking of the money that my brother invested to me to that certain course. So I have to finish this. It's something I never thought of. Maybe ask him if it's okay to change the course because I'm not interested anymore.
Oh, okay. What course do you change? So shift
Would I to change?
original course you have and
Well,
move to what course? Could you explain?
yes, I will. I took up hotel and restaurant management. So it's more on like managing a restaurant and managing a hotel. And it seems too easy, I guess. Like you are just going to manage people. Like even though if you have enough experience, it's easier for you to manage people. Like it's something that you will learn along the way. So I have something that makes me feel like something different or something that I can use my knowledge to something better, something that I'm skilled. And I really wanted to take accountancy.
Accountant.
Yeah, because when I was in college, when I was in high school, don't like math or accountancy, but accountancy is not about math; it's more an analysis. So if you understand the balance sheet, it would be it's easier, right? So I would like to take that that course, but I was thinking that maybe it's too late for me to do it. I don't know why, but that's something I regretted. Good for you that you shifted course the way you want. That's good. Is there someone who pushed you like, yeah, it's okay, you change your career, it's totally fine, or was that your own decision?
Yes. So, do you have any qualification for about counting or something?
Yeah, there's a qualifications. I'm not really sure because I didn't try it. But maybe if I tried, if I can't, if their qualifications too high and I can't make it, well, it's okay. At least I tried, but I didn't. Yeah, I didn't. Maybe it's something that I thought of other people. I thought of other people other than myself because my brother was the one who spent. My brother who is the one who pays our tuition fee. So if I will shift another course from management to accountancy, I have to go back I have to go back from the start, which is first year. So I was in my second year at that time when I really wanted to decide to shift. So it's hard. It's hard that maybe my brother will never, maybe my brother will be angry, will be upset because he already paid for the 2 years of my studies in management, and I have to shift course, and he needs to pay another 2 years or 4 years for that. So I was thinking about him. I was thinking about his finances, that he might not going to allow me. Well, maybe he may. He might allow me if I only told him. But yeah, I didn't. How about you? Who supported you during your college days?
I'm very lucky. There is NTT has a system, so that if the person who want to enter the university, the company supports so that my salaries and long-term vacation. So
that's so
it's
cool.
A very good system for me.
Is that kind of system, does it still happen right now in Japan?
I don't know. Maybe it's still that kind of program, but worker maybe don't apply that kind of good program because it's a very severe situation. So, and completely different situation is most of the worker graduate university. So for my age, most of the people just graduate high school. That's a completely different situation.
I see. Wow. So it depends to the situation, depends to the person, if he or she likes that system.
Yeah, yes. Yeah.
I see. But I think it's good because you have a choice. You have the choice if you want to take this or take that. So that's wonderful. Here in the Philippines, if no one will going to support you, it's hard for you to go to college. Well, there are some scholarships, of course. However, the scholarship is only for those people who are intellectually gifted. If you're willing to finish your college and then you're not that smart, but you're an average, average thinker. So, but you really want it too. So you have to work somewhere, like you have to stop or work first and save money to send yourself to a better college. So but nowadays I think there are college, the government is providing subsidy amount of money. They are going to send it to the school, and then if you are enrolled to that school will going to pay for your tuition fee because the government already paid the school for that. So it's a good thing. I think it's been happening for 2 years. I don't know until when. But that's a good thing. But I don't have that kind of thing, that kind of system when I was in college. So yeah, I missed the opportunity too.
I understand. Thank you.
Yeah. All right. So, okay. So now let's move on to exercise 3. Okay.
Okay.
All right. So let's have Kin.
Okay. Families, relatives. So my days in child, Japanese society is so poor. We lead just frugal life, and we had a meager meal. Always feel hungry. But there is strong bonds of kinship. So the poor people helping each other and very trustful my relatives and neighbors. And respective family don't use rock. So, but nowadays completely situation changed. So it's rare Japan is a little become rich, but social atmosphere is bad change. It's a very spreading public apathy. That's all.
I understand. That's too sad that it changes along the way. But I hope that it will come back, like how close the families are, right?
Yeah.
I see. Next, eye of the storm.
I was center of the controversy. So I told you one of my hobbies is writing. So when I was young, my first novel get some prize, and at that time I was eye of the storm. So after that, I starting the authentic study for how to write a novel, and I noticed I have just mediocre talent. So that's a strategy. So because when I first writing, I don't know the average, I believe my talent, but after starting the authentic study, so that I have to realize my limit.
Oh, and did you try harder to be the best at writing?
After almost one decade, I write a lot of novel, but I noticed that I don't have the talent, anyway I like to writing, so I continue the amateur writers, and recent after that I just write a short essay. So, and after retirement, I made my own books, so assembled just short essay.
That's wonderful. Congratulations. I'm happy that you didn't stop, right?
Yeah.
I know there's setbacks sometimes we feel we're not enough, but don't give up, right?
Yeah,
Look at you.
It's a good hobby for writing. So, yes.
That's wonderful. You're doing what you love. All right. Next, rumors.
Rumor gossip. So I think the women's tendency likes any rumors, but men also chatting the innocent, famous celebrities rumors at the drinking place. So mainly I don't like the malicious rumor around my friends and acquaintance. So but innocence, so celebrity rumors. So I think basically all the country's people like the gossip news. That's all.
That's right. Okay, thank you so much. Do you have some questions, Yoshi-san?
No questions, thank you.
Okay, now let's move on to our first question. Who is Georgia Smith?
Oh, he's a member of some NGOs and pretty famous people.
Okay, next. Why has Georgia Smith been the eye of the storm?
Recently, she decided to move to Canada. So then, most of the people want to know about that reason. That's why.
I see. Okay. Next. Do Japanese people like to talk about celebrities? Why do you think so?
I think there's many of gossip magazine in Japan and tabloid newspaper and very seldom. So when I ride on the train, so there's hanging the advertising of the magazines, and just I read the headline. I understand the celebrities gossip. That's all.
See. Okay. Next. What do you think about your country's media?
I don't satisfy Japanese mass communication. So the television is just mindless entertainment, and newspaper don't keen about criticize our government. I'm translated article Japanese newspaper.
I see. Same goes here in the Philippines. Oh my. I really want to talk to you more, but it's already time. I have to go. But thank you so much for having me, Yoshi-san. Do you have some questions before I go?
No questions. Thank you very much. I have a
Enjoy
great
your
time. Thank you.
Thank you. Me too. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.